Whoa, this landscape is... Wow!
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you—
Oh, Haytham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So—
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I saw it only—
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch. Yes. General Mahamatra Sino. Head of all—
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in all Haytham. If I were you, I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong?
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's sense.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as far as I'm aware, have you been given a mission that, if I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and reason?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust—
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great, final! You gotta help us out.
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once— Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Alright, chat. I'm here.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so...
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly!
Someone's calling for us!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work?
All right, stop yelling.
Bruh. Did you hear that? I'm not the retarded one here. I heard something.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace.
Our savior has come at... Nice to meet you,
Big
Candace.
fin your mouth.
The name...
There's no need to thank me.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring. Like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear.
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. As General Mahamatra, I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the Sage."
So they really...
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the Sages. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the Sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Al-Haytham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham. The Sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Al-Haytham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Al-Haytham?
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages... So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the so it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Al-Haytham...
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. After all, curiosity
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham, that curiosity can answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstanding. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. Ahem. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us.
It's been quite a while.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Eat this!
Cool it!
Let's dance! Out of the frying pan!
Freeze!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up? Nice and... Ready, steady, go!
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also a...
I can't say that besides Sandstorm.
Another of... So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earth...
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to most of them are scholars who lost their sanity. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So...
Alas, but no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to...
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible for...
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty...
Oh, you're the former...
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? But, is it really a good idea?
I'll be grateful for the assistance. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Hi, welcome. I probably don't remember who you are, but my name is Blood before, and yeah, I started doing these streams, so I don't know how that works. So yeah.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially. Do you still have any questions for me before we start? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its... The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village.
Yeah, she can.
A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive,
Oh, it's you.
they are as incoherent
Why do
and
you name
deranged
you?
as before. Initially, Aru village was struck suddenly, despite the powerful tremors after that.
The soft green light? Paimon thinks so too.
In theory,
Oh, no wonder!
if you are able to draw So, what do you... Really? Lesser Lord Kusanagi...
What? You don't...
No, it's Lesser Lord Kusanagi. The academia, in addition.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it?
I've spent many...
Good! Then you...
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think. Our Archon has been amongst us that...
Alright, now it's our turn to put... But easier said than done. Excuse me, are you... Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa mad?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa.
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. I heard everything you said to the village.
Ah, so you're the... I was planning...
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about... Sorry, I was...
All right.
Propagate!
I'll protect us. Sino is super...
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you.
Huh?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden,
Bro, I
I
wanted
still
this
not.
chick right
Isak's
here,
parents were
Candace,
both
bro.
Aramite mercenaries who, unfortunately, it was only a few later. An elderly mad scholar. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. One summer night, so Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him. The next morning, It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy. Isak was
Down
thrilled
back.
that his grandpa was a...
All this somehow just...
Perhaps. It's also my reason.
Maybe the people have all...
Huh? What?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for.
Bro, why are we on the same
Hey,
branch?
Isak! Oh, it's you! We've cleared everything! Really? Yeah!
Alright.
I just want to get this mission done, bro. Like, these missions take forever. No, please. Thank you. Don't start it on. Please don't start it on. What am I on? I'm gonna go discover the land. You know what? I should definitely continue the quest.
Excuse me?
You mean the village? When I was eating dinner, anything...
The scholars that have gone...
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little...
Do you also
Sympathetic,
think
what do you mean
Grandpa and the others are
You
good
play
people?
on station.
Grandpa?
Play on station.
Oh,
staying
hello there.
F2P.
He was actually the...
Don't know what that means, bro. But you gotta give me
Well,
some. You gotta give
whatever
me an
the case,
explanation.
I'll
F2P
always
mean,
be
man.
thankful.
Gotcha!
Okay.
Scatter!
Let the show begin.
Free to play. Yeah. Maybe actually, probably will be free to play. So the thing I want is I want to do another poll today.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
It was...
So
Yeah.
I need to get a lot of
Oh,
prodigies,
that's no
whatever they
good.
call it. I don't even know what it's called. Stars,
I've known you
wishes.
since you-
wow. Okay.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Let's head over there.
Literally ASMR, bro. Oh, we have 4 people watching me? What's up? Everyone welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's an honor to truly have people watch me, you know what I mean?
A wonderful new life. It's okay. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Bro, I want to find my algorithm. That's why I'm posting the same video over and over again. Eric Bloom. What's up, Eric Bloom? Oh wait, yo, it's my hawk. Yeah, this is my kid from my bowling
Listen,
team. How you doing,
see
man?
if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. Still.
Haven't you noticed? Delavar was saying that many people... Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the
Egg,
mad...
this is one of my
Now that you
bowling
say it.
companions.
Exactly. Those city folks...
Friends, one of my
Now.
bowling friends.
Repeat everything you've just said.
Huh?
Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes.
Let's not get on his...
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you
What
would like to know?
would you need to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. Hey, go on. Keep talking. It's true. It's all true, sir. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they
I
heard
ain't
the
gone
news.
bowling in years.
We're all...
God.
Delavar also...
Is
Bro,
that
you gotta
so?
get out and bowl. It's so much fun.
Seems like he still wants to know
It's a
more.
lot. I'm in
got
a
it.
bowling league with this
I-
kid, and he
Please,
throws like
don't
strikes
beat me
every
up just
single
for
time,
mentioning
man.
these rumors. If I'm...
The people here really like King...
Where is this radical person?
I haven't run into him.
No, not at all.
Sounds
Josh,
like
you
you're
gotta
not
take a
too
shower, bro.
close with the rat.
No.
I have many, so you'd best don't do any.
Yes. Yeah.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is... He didn't try to reassure us at all.
I heard.
Sorry.
No,
It's
let's keep
part of
the
being a
laser
mob. The
strikes.
rumor we heard just now seems
He's
like
got-
a strong
bro,
lead.
he's got,
Very
like-
well.
He's got like yellow balls that like no, it's wrong.
Here.
He throws like this
Here's
nasty
your grandpa's
curve in
house.
the end. It's really,
I can take you there.
it's like the best thing I've ever seen before. Bro, I hate my life. Bro, what? Yeah, he's got yellow balls.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers.
Yo, what?
Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
What? Isaac, bro. Isaac. Isaac. Isaac.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually...
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? But are you okay? Are you getting...
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell.
So, you know.
Huh? You know him too?
Yes.
Wait, surely...
Oh my god.
No need. Did you first encounter this scent in the forest?
Dude, I'm just gonna keep skipping missions, bro. I'm just gonna keep skipping. I don't want to stay here. Why do I have to keep skipping missions, man? Look for clues in the area. Great. Oh. Boom. Yeah. See more. Said observe God. I saw something. I said observe God. What? Homeboy's searching, bro.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't...
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. The scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking for Grandpa?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a... Hey! What's...
Exactly. Even deep within the
No.
So... someone's
No,
taking
Grandpa.
advantage of... Are the rumors really true?
Grandpa got ran over by a
The
reindeer.
disappearance...
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that...
Oh, come on, dude. This game sucks, dude.
Right.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell.
Candace,
Huh.
dick in your mouth.
Welcome back.
Oh! Bro. Look at
Oh, Diaz,
You bet.
that. Boom.
Reasonably.
Dude, I'm super
I'll hate.
we haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village.
Did you find out anything useful?
Ah.
I see.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, Not to mention making It seems someone...
Makes sense.
So what?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern?
If Paimon remembers correct...
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled... These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the...
Tia! You're amazing!
Tia! Tia! Looks like the grind and try not to forget.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering
Respect
intelligence.
the grind, man. I'm trying not to forget you
has been
day
a valuable
one.
investment.
I'm not trying to forget you either, man.
Let's head out.
Now hold on. Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like the desert is unforgiving. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. I need to go around. Good. Then we've got a plan. The traveler
Bro, I
in
don't forget my
Paimon will go to
subscribers.
Caravan Reba.
Actually, I do.
Sounds like a plan.
Some of them I do. Others I don't. Get him. Dude, this like... Okay, where am I going? Bro, we're going all the way back here. How are you, bro?
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every...
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really... It was only after I grew up that I realized. The wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more... Sumeru is run by... We're cheap labor. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. Geniuses like Satari are... I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Tia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary.
No, not at all. Besides, we're here...
Yep, we gotta catch...
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Ah, you son of a nutcracker. Oh, yo, I haven't told you guys this, but my goal is to hit 1,000 so I can start getting money whenever you guys come and watch me. And then, yeah, I want to grow from there.
Just our luck.
But I can't make them 1,000.
You don't see any...
Tia, is that you? What a coincidence.
Zaki.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello.
Anyway,
Absolute.
Yeah. Have you seen
Of course I have.
I've got a...
Ah.
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like fam.
Good way to clicks. I don't. The issue is I
How
can't do
can
that. I don't have a computer. Even so, I can't do any thumbnails in general. Due further point. Yeah. So it's hard to explain. So I can't do thumbnails because YouTube won't allow me to do it. I've already tried to do it like a bunch of times, but it doesn't work. So what I try to do is I try to go out of my way, and I don't like doing this. It's so cringe. I cringe every single time I do it. I go to other YouTubers' streams. I'm like, hey man, if I beat you in a 1v1 in Fortnite, we'll say that, or something stupid. I can try to get views, or I can try to get subscribers off of that. Can you fuck off? Just shut up. Dude, you suck anyways, so shut the door when you leave. Shut the door. So like for instance, like I give gratitude to people who watch me, because I get it. It's sometimes my content is boring and it takes forever to make, but you know, I respect those who stay and watch me because I know that I put on a good show for them. You know what I mean? But my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers, because what happens is when I hit 1,000, then I can grow more, people like, hey, you know, this guy plays, you know, Genshin, Apex, all these games, makes funny content, you know. That's my goal. I've had a harder experience because I'm a low YouTuber, you know what I mean? Streaming.
Are we there yet?
Yep.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
Wow. Wow.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru Village? Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for it, but you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have...
Delavar. And Engar, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is great.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views.
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only...
You're not wrong.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Yeah, let's teach him a lesson after we talk 100 more times.
Following orders.
Propagate!
Race you out of the frying pan!
Dodge this! You're open! Take that!
What's the hurt?
Scatter!
You're open!
Nice and spicy!
Cool it! Propagate! You're open! Need more! You're open! Spring forth! You're open! Scatter!
You're toast! Luma, get them!
You're open! Impossible!
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zak? I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? And of course you would believe everything he reported. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic. Okay, that's...
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aruville?
No task can be done without preparation.
Oh, but...
Those two who were snooping around were just a...
Oh! You mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? So...
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Engar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Engar, the wide-eyed butcher, and alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Engar and Delavar are all...
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and that's what you wanted to ask when we were—
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't.
Wow.
Ah, you're too—
So,
Hmm?
about how mercenaries only...
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia? Do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dune.
Can we, like, not talk about the Lord Jesus Christ himself
There's
right
no
now?
way a god would be so involved in the— I've begun to realize that
Hey, I
the
swear to
sages
God,
are
we talked
behind
about the god for
everything
like
that's
20
happened
minutes straight.
recently. But
The
I see
Dendro
through it
god
all.
was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, looks—
Like, come on, like, I swear, like, this game is like full of like bullshit. Okay, we're back at the village.
This should be all of them.
All right.
Candace, do you need any...
Candace will be okay. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some—
While I'm questioning—
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, traveler. As for these—
Freeze!
Bro. Wait, you can go back. Oh, you can't. I thought you could. My girl's calling. I hope the stream goes well. Alright, man. Alright, catch you later. Thanks for watching, though. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time. Well, no.
Paimon's been wondering.
We've known each other for some time now.
Oh, Paimon...
Yep, I guess us mercs, on the other hand, we—
Well, Paimon thinks you're great, too.
Really?
Oh, Sino's here.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh!
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where... Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the core.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. You come here to my village, and you treat my people—
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru village care little about which god is in power. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us...
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process. I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was...
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some... You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to...
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu.
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Academia. Some time ago, people from the Academia attempted to take the village keepers away. It strikes me now that this secretive character...
Which means it's highly likely that the Academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back?
Not the Academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radical.
All right.
Let's meet back here. Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly... Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to invest. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter.
Yep. Enough with the silence!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village.
Yeah, you...
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon does...
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're... In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them liked?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, remember what Candace said? Most people, by contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concern. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, the reason being...
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a...
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she...
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Again, why? Why am I running this?
Miss Shawnee.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think...
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask some. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another but even so, we have friends in Sumeru, and
I want... My apologies for posing my...
Alhaitham told it.
The fact is that I'm... Only some believe in the Dendro Archon.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that...
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live, and then it happened.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. It used to be louder and more frequent.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an...
I think they used to use it for treating Ella's...
Yeah, let's go!
Again, bro. Yes. Whoa, what the fuck?
Boba, get them! Race you!
Cool it! Ah! Ha! Scatter!
Nice and spicy! Come on! We can do it!
Germinate! Propagate!
I'll protect us! Huh?
Scatter!
Boba, get them!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Nice and spicy! Go!
Cut dodge this! I'm not done.
Boba, get them! Let the show begin! You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Scatter! Springboard! Propagate!
Done.
They were easier to deal with He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take...
Hey,
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then... I'm taking a break.
and just like that, he sits down. What are you reading? Let Paimon see!
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So...
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey! Paimon's your Tibet. And anyway, so Paimon... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below. Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here.
Probably a chest or something. Actually, I'm gonna be on. Now I can go for a couple hours. Bro, I fucked up, Joshy. I fucked up. Josh, I had sex with him. Joshy, why are you looking at me like that? That's kind of weird. It's kind of gay, dude. Why are you looking at me like that?
Like a lamb to the slaughter. Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Out of the frying pan!
Scatter! I'll be back.
Propagate!
Cool it!
Nice and spicy, yes!
I'll be back.
It's a female!
Get them! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
How heartless.
I'm supposed to study some relic. Investigate the element monument around the hospital. That's one. There's two up here.
Nice and spicy. Eat this!
Propagate! Dodge this!
Ready, steady, go!
Don't push your luck.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! That really hurt!
Freeze!
Boba, get them! That really hurt!
Nice and spicy.
Race you!
Let's dance.
Boba, get them!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Scatter!
Nice and spicy.
Propagate! Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan!
Spring forth! Scatter! Cool it!
Nice and spicy.
Propagate!
I'll protect us.
Scatter!
Look! There's someone over there! Good idea! Let's approach him slowly.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too?
No. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their hand, the symptoms are identical. Looks.
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Rick, don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The It isn't difficult to deduce their rash. First, these rumors were all the persuasion that, as well as being able life for the desert, many would give everything they have for the even if complications arise. The notion of an academia.
Oh, that makes a lot. But there's.
Throughout this first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were. An exile is still patent. If you can't find
Resource?
one possibility.
Extract?
With the technology of the perhaps the
So, the human brain.
I'm the Academia scribe after all. Anyway, judging by Rizak's, or perhaps his curiosity.
I'm in.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. To some scholars, gaining. However, the Academia is. I've spent quite.
You mean you're not.
All scholars extracting info.
Sounds like you're.
Of course. Whether it be academics or this matter needs to be.
Wait! Didn't you.
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of suffering and.
Probably not.
You can say that. The divine knowledge capsule.
Hyman's been wanting to say this.
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an add.
Wow.
I'm just a more likable. He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step after.
We're back!
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned...
Yep, pretty much!
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Yet...
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the Academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The Academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The Academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the Academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once.
You're saying that the Academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered.
It predicted my every move.
The Academia has been watching you longer than you think.
So that's how it is. Cyno adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the Academia. Cyno, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! If the Academia is trying to avoid Cyno, then the safest place would be... Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys!
Please, wait! I want to go...
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yeah, bye. You're still watching me? Bro, why are you watching me?
Yay! Let's go! I'm like...
Oh. You found them, bro. Yeah, man, kick her. Again, we're going all the way back to the village. Yeah. Bro, when we get to the boss fight, I'm just gonna fucking freak out. Oh, because I leveled up my world, that's why.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes.
Shut the door.
After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area.
Goddamn, bro.
Is this what we're searching for?
This is definitely a device used to...
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is.
Voices, over there. Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do.
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you... Dia!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh? Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dia, you'd be better...
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret.
You don't understand, my dear lady.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the
Ridiculous. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're all...
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Filthy traitors.
It's impossible to... Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. But these scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you and...
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King
You academia scum.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can...
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need...
An arm from the Flame Mane. What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're merc.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make the...
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it! Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off you... You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy!
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry, but sometimes...
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. Even if we got rid of...
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's...
y'all here so early?
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday.
Bitch decided to snitch. Oh god, bro. Oh. Bro, are you shitting me? Are you saying I have to? Okay. The sand makes me. Yeah. Get off my dick, bro. I'm on my way. All I want to do is get to the fucking village.
Yeah!
You miss, you suck, yeah, hit the ground. This is a hard place, come on. There's a person. Sound. Whoa. Sand gods. I'm not actually trying to get into contact with any of these guys. To be honest, I'm trying to go around them, so I'm in the ass again. Because again, I do that every single time. I somehow get caught in the mess of these guys, people. And what I get fucked right in the ass. Oh god. Necron.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held every—
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa!
Why is there only—
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Sounds fair, don't you? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part.
You stay right there!
Flame! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Grandpa!
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. It glowed green with Dendro. Just like you said. The Dendro Archon.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed the symbols on the gate belonged to King Deshret. It could have been an underground palace.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here?
They must have fallen down here with us. Most of them seem in really bad shape.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord
He's not actually gonna go—
As it happens, I want—
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in Guy.
Indeed. New discoveries are—
Raman, what are you gonna do about—
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going—
I trust you.
I want to do it.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension.
Yeah! And there's so many plants. It's so pretty!
Sir Rahman.
What? Huh?
Do you see another?
Are you mocking me?
Interpret it however you want.
Whatever you say.
There's nothing to be...
It does seem kind of strange.
If you ever want to trade tack...
Oh, you're gonna trade I... look up the hall as a mortal and as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Oh, it's a fucking puzzle. Boom. Yo, I don't even have to use her. See, look how smart I am. What up, man? How's it going? I can't believe that. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Bro, I'm actually like low-key. Bro, I literally look at it. I've done this mission. I've done this mission for about 2 hours. Bro, I've been literally it's been about an hour. Shut off my clock. Yeah, I got a stopwatch going and I've been timing myself. Yeah, you left like an hour ago and I'm still stuck on this mission, bro. It's a puzzle.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
They told me not to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can I get her? Or what? Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Primo count. I only got 700. Bro, it's taking so long. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Bro, I didn't mean to set up the elevator. Now I gotta... Now the elevator is up there. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, come back.
Race you.
Again, I am blessed by the gods. Look at it. Look at it. I can even... What am I supposed to do?
Nice and spicy.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Propagate!
Look, it's not even coming. Like... Oh, there it is. Now it's coming. Bro, what took so long? Thank you. Jesus Christ, dude. It takes 20 years to get this fucking thing like that.
Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan.
Oh god, I hate these guys.
Eat this!
Power that ended Python!
Boba, get them! Nice and spicy! Race you!
Whoa. Bro, she's OP. Bro, she OP. Look at it. Look at it. Bro, I could craft this motherfucker. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to her itself. No, no, okay, okay. You know what? It's fine. We can do that. You need to try to Exong and Exling together thank me later. Yep, I did not mean that. Wait, Wait, what? What am I... Bro, why is it so confusing? Vape reaction is too good.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
No, why is it going... Why can't I go up? Wait, am I missing something here? What? What? Am I missing something? Actually, can I just squeeze my fat ass through here, bro? Nope. Apparently I can't. I'm not thick, bro. Is there like a button I'm missing, or what? I am missing something. It's just, after 6 days of infiltrating the temple, I finally understood the priest's pellet trick. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts to descend again. Oh, watch this. Okay. No, wait. Fucking retard, I am. I'm literally the biggest retard. Back up, watch this. Watch this. Bro, I'm like stupid as fuck. Watch this. Okay, why am I like super slow trying to switch camera angles? Wait, wait. It says get on the top, which I did, so I'm not retarded, but pretty much did what he asked me to. Let's read this. It's 6 seconds finally. The elevator will descend to the ground, get on top of it before ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense forbidden going ahead. Mortals shall not pass, or whatever it just made will make the priest hook with us. I leave this method in the hopes of the people of the king of the shield with the refuge. So wait. I'm so fucking retarded. I am so fucking... I sent 20...
Cool it!
Boba, get them!
What's the hurry?
Bro, they do... Bro, I can't! That's it? Really?
No! I ruined everything.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Propagate!
Yeah.
Cool it! Scatter! Freeze!
Bro, how do I miss?
Cool it!
Oh, I hate my life so much.
Propagate!
Oh. Okay, I would never actually have guessed that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, what? Just keep on down, 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 down.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
I'm so confused right now. Are we supposed to, like, defeat the doctor? Or some? Hey, yo, it's a tree!
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the...
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course.
Oh shit.
Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The scent of life. Is it...
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite.
Isn't sharing knowledge?
Yes. You'll understand after watching it.
Bro, if I had to do a boss fight, I'm gonna cry. I don't wanna do a boss fight right now. Please, just don't make me. Don't make me do it. Don't make me.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more.
In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro...
Was that the former Dendro...
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about the surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered King Deshret's death. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
That's why you're a fucking idiot, Sainu, or whatever your fucking name is, right? Right.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, how could I ever begin to accept?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool.
My Eremites and I.
Hey, how you...
I'll live. I should probably go.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. But please, give me...
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your mad... your village keeper.
You seem to finally understand.
Yes.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have...
Ramon's no fool. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret.
The outcome, at least...
We should get going too.
Bro,
Let's
don't tell me.
Don't
tell me we have to fight someone. Please don't tell me. Don't tell me. Please.
Stop yelling.
Please don't boss fight. Let's go. We did it. Let's move out. Oh, God. Bro, what? Dude, oh my. I hate my life so much. Look at this. Why the fuck would I come all the way? Oh, I'm just gonna go to the top. No, I don't know. Dude, that is. Mamma mia, bro. Mamma mia. I hate everything about you.
What's the hurry? That's close enough.
Why am I back on Warzone? Why am I back on Warzone? I gave up on Warzone because
What's the hurry?
I suffered something depression. I was going through something, and it kind of hurt me when I realized I was getting pushed to my limits, and I couldn't do anything about it. It's hard to explain, but I was getting bullied by a lot of kids. Like a lot, and Warzone wasn't helping. And what I mean by that was that I took my anger out on Warzone, and it affected me in the long run because I became someone I couldn't control. Furthermore, I kind of like leaned myself towards not playing it as much as I used to, if you know what I mean. Genshin Impact, I started playing it because, you know, I felt at peace playing it. I mean, like, I came to a conclusion maybe this game could change my way of perspective, like playing anything, and it has. Like, I understood the meaning of what it is like to enjoy a game, and I really do enjoy playing this. It's a lot of fun. It's boring, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, there's nothing you can do about having fun, you know what I mean?
Nice and spicy.
A new punching bag.
Race you.
Raman?
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru Village.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. But
where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the...
There's no need to yell.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like...
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could.
Please have...
Start talking.
So, your superiors have kept you quiet.
They,
Don't play. They extracted...
Well, you better start...
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh? That sure didn't sound like...
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. It may seem as if the withering of Herman's soul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like...
Continue.
And then, the doctor was previously expelled from the Academia.
I could just pause
At first,
come back
the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, he asked them, do you...
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia, but after that, with the doctor's help, and the next, they...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine order?
Call it an educated guess? Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Sure, if it's knowledge, no mortal...
You must have noticed, it is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience, and some organisms this is but...
Then what does Lesser Lord... Is she not a true god present?
From the beginning, when the Academia first... They found that at the time, she possessed... Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis. Slowly but surely, people began to forget.
So tomorrow we'll play, 100%.
All right,
Trying to get
let's
through this
try to keep our...
stupid
Raman,
prologue.
give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Trying to get this done. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna save and quit here. Alright, man. Catch you later. Good night.